Hope. That's what the new league year is all about, hope. To use the political phrase as well, hope and change. That's what the new league year is all about, hope. Cleveland Browns, fan base, how much hope have they had in, say, the last quarter century, since they went away, came back, reconstituted? How much hope have the Cleveland Browns fans had? It's remarkable what we're talking the Cleveland Browns like, what they are being talked about like now, when they are so still closely removed from the disastrous Hugh Jackson years.
1 in
right.
31?
Correct.
Yeah.
And how the dilly-dilly folks were saying free beer the minute they win a game, right? And now we're talking about them as contenders, and not just for the division. Look, folks, Antonio Brown's a Raider. Lamar Jackson is going to go through his first full foray year as a starting quarterback. C.J. Mosley is a Jet. Terrell Suggs is in Arizona. The defense lost some serious people over the last 48 hours, and as it becomes official at 1 Pacific, 4 Eastern today. The Bengals are, I don't want to just paint with a broad brush. The Bengals, we have no idea. They started pretty well last year. Who knows?
I was drinking that juice, yeah.
They've got their new coach. We don't know.
Who knows?
But the Cleveland Browns, now with Odell Beckham Jr., reunited with Jarvis Landry. The LSU compadres now in Cleveland together with Nick Chubb, who was dynamite last year. You know how I feel about Kareem Hunt. I wouldn't give him another shot. They're going to. David Njoku, Callaway, and obviously Baker Mayfield. With the defense, the defensive side of the ball was taken care of in my mind going into last season. They were not the reason why the Browns were losing all those games. It was the offense that couldn't do anything. Didn't have the right quarterback, didn't have the right scheme, didn't have the right players, didn't have the right play caller. We all know that. This team with Odell Beckham Jr. now on it, and it really doesn't cost them that much, a 1 and a 3, and they're worse of their third-round picks that they have this year. That's it. And they lost Jabril Peppers as well, sending him to the Giants. You know how I feel about him. But there's a lot of secondary players that are on the free agent market. And the word is this morning that Earl Thomas is not going to Cleveland. But there was word last night that he was thinking about it. All that said, offensively, the way it's set up, with Odell Beckham on this team, this is now a team that will go to sleep dangerous. They will go to sleep dangerous. They will wake up dangerous. They will be dangerous. I don't know the last time the Cleveland Browns were on national television the max number of times, but whenever that was, this year will be the first time since that year.
What is the max?
6. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Because here it comes. Cleveland Browns football. They are, without a doubt. Get ready, folks, in Cleveland. I don't know if you're ready for it or not. They are the front runners to win the AFC North going into 2019. Period. It's your division to win. They're all 25 and under, pretty much. I know that they're not experienced in that regard, but they got a coach and a quarterback and now 2 wideouts who don't care that you think they're not ready, potentially, for the big time. So they're the front runners for the 2019 AFC North title. And in terms of winning the Super Bowl, I need to pump the brakes because at some point, Cleveland, if they do perform as well as we expect them to perform, they get a home playoff game. I mean, I'm extrapolating all this out because they are the most talented top to bottom, soup to nuts team in that division right now. Youth, talent, all of it. Momentum, excitement, interest, buzz. It's the Cleveland Browns, period. So at some point, they get a playoff game at home, let's say they win it, at some point, Belichick and Brady are going to be standing in their way. And we all saw this year, when everybody thought never was going to happen, all bets are off. But right now, sitting here, new league year day, that is a monster trade, and John Dorsey taking everything that he had placed in front of him due to Sashi Brown's process.
It worked.
The Browns got the right guy to take care of all of the button pushing, roster massaging, and reconfigurations with everything that was placed in front of him, all the draft choices and cap room. Great stuff.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.